Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel by Content. Friends, in today's video, we are going to learn the different parts of the flower, or you can say the anatomy of the flower. Friends, at the end of this video, I have mentioned some multiple choice questions to get the confirmation of your understanding, whether you learn from this video or not. Just get it checked. So, friends, I will start with the topic. What are the different floral parts? Behind preparing this video, I have put some objectives. Those are enumerate the parts of the flower, describe the function of each and every part of the flower, and what is the importance of each part of the flower. Let's discuss one by one. Before that, I would say everyone must know the meaning of flower. What actually flower is? The flower is a specialized shoot of limited growth, bearing the reproductive organs, that is microsporophyll and megasporophyll, or sometimes only one, often with two accessory whorls, that is calyx and corolla. Sometimes again only one or even none at all. Because the flower get varied from crop to crop. Sometimes the flower may remain unisexual, sometimes bisexual, sometimes some whorls of the calyx get varied. Sometimes number of petals uh, varies depend upon the crop species. But at least you must understand what does the flower mean. I hope you must understood what is the flower. Next is what are the different parts of the flower. You might have heard the different components of the flower. Why we are knowing these parts of the flower as a student of plant breeding or the science, you must understand what the flower contains. Sepals, petals, stamens, carpels, peduncle, receptacle, and bracts. Let's let's discuss one by one. What is sepal? I mentioned here sepal because the individual is a sepal, this one, and the group of sepals will be known as a calyx. This calyx holds the floral bud before opening the flower. Second is petal. Petals and petal are different because the petals makes a corolla and petal is a separate one. Individual petal in some flowers you may find five petals. All five petals will become a corolla. That is whorls of petals. What is the role of these petals? It attracts the insects, birds. Okay, for what? To get the fertilization. That's why the different colors of the petals are available in the nature. The color is one of the important factor. That is eye-catching factor for every living organism, and because of that, insects will get attracted towards the colorful petals or corolla. At the end, after attracting the insects, it will help in pollination. Third is stamen. You can see here, stamen means it's having anther and filament. Inside the anther, so many pollen grains are there. This is the anther sac, you can say. Two are only seeing to you. Behind these two, again two sacs are there. Four sacs are available in each anther, and the complete male reproductive part is known as Androecium. This is the male reproductive part containing anther and filament. And inside the anther, so many or millions of pollen grains are available. Next is carpel. Carpel is again female reproductive organ, or you can consider pistil. That is gynoecium. Gynoecium contains stigma, style, and ovum. Stigma is the uh, place where the pollen will get uh, dropped. After that, the pollen will get germinated, and the pollen through the style, the pollen or the nuclei will get inside the ovule. At the end, the seed setting will, unless and until the pollen or the nuclei reaches the ovule, the fertilization doesn't affect and seed will not take. Next is what are the different types of flowers? Complete and incomplete flower. Two types of flowers are there. Why it is complete and why it is incomplete? Because the complete flower contains all the components of the flower. That is petal, sepals, androecium, and gynoecium. In incomplete flower, all the four components are available. But in incomplete, one of the component will get absent. So here you can see the sepals are there, petals are there, and gynoecium is only there. This flower doesn't have the androecium. That's why it is known as a incomplete flower. Or you can see the pistillate flower. That is only the female flower. The second is bisexual and unisexual. Bisexual means both the sexes are present in a single flower. That is, gynoecium is also there and androecium is also there. It means it is a bisexual flower. But in case of unisexual, either the flower will be having the gynoecium or in some of the flowers will only have the androecium. Such type of flowers are known as the unisexual flower and the hermaphrodite flower having both the sexes together will be known as a bisexual flower. Next is regular versus irregular flower, that is actinomorphic and zygomorphic. If the flower is divided equally more than one dividing plane, it will be known as a actinomorphic or regular flower. When we cut this flower, it will not get cut equally from all the sides. That's why it's a zygomorphic or irregular flower. Next is monocot flower and dicot flower. Monocot flower will have the three petals and dicot will have four or five petals. It's so simple. You can easily understand by seeing or by looking the floral parts, whether it is the monocot or dicot. Then inflorescence. Either the inflorescence is solitary or solitary means single at the end of the tip. The, you can see the inflorescence or the panicle or the flower, you can see, containing the seed at the end, fertilization. And in case of spike, so many flowers are there in this spike. Raceme, corium, umbel, thyme, panicles, paddock, and complement. Solitary versus inflorescence. Okay. Solitary means it's only single one, whereas in other type of flower, the number of flowers are many. What does monodelphous mean? For example, in cotton, you might have seen the androecium of the cotton, where the stamens are united by their filament into a single bundle at the base, and anther remains free. Okay. That's why it's a monodelphous. Okay. Mona means single. Hmm. Stamens are always united by their filament into a single bundle. While emasculation, that's why we just give the cut at the base of the androecium so that the complete androecium will get removed. Then diadanthus. You can see here in case of most of the pulses, nine stamens are united or fused and one will remain free. That is the meaning of diadanthus. What does polyadultus mean? Stamens are united into multiple groups. The example is citrus. You can see again very clearly here. Monadelphus means ambrosiums are united, anthers are united in a single bundle. In case of diadelphus, two groups are there, nine are fused and one will remain free. But in case of polyadelphus, several groups you may find. What does peduncle mean and pedicel mean? Peduncle means this is the flower bearing part. Okay. And pedicel, flower bearing stem you can say, and pedicel means this is the stalk, and at the top of the stalk, the flower will be available. What is bracts? Bracts will be only can be seen in water. It's sometimes calyx and bracts are uh, somewhat similar, but the bracts remain at the outermost layer, and inside the bract, calyx is there in case of water. Friends, these are the some multiple choice questions here. You try to solve these. If you don't know the answer, you can ask me by putting the your remarks in comment section. I will definitely reply you. I will just read it out. What are the different questions? A flower that possesses all four floral walls, there is calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium, is described as whether it is incomplete, perfect, imperfect, or petalous. A floral, a flower lacking one or more of the floral wall is termed as a flower that contains both stamens and pistil is said to be. Intentionally, I have not given you the answer because if the answer is given, you may not uh, shake your head. आपके दिमाग को थोड़ा-सा आपको तकलीफ देना पड़ेगा, तब जाके आपको इसका आंसर मिलेगा। अदरवाइज़ अगर मैंने यहाँ पे आंसर दिया होता तो आप लोग इसके बारे में कुछ ना सोचते। ओके? A flower that possesses either stamens or pistils but not both is called. The fusion of sepal is described by the term. The condition where petals are free from each other is known as. And the arrangement of floral leaves in a bud before it opens is called. Where stamens are attached to the petal, the condition is described as. And the fusion of carpels within a gynoecium is termed as. A gynoecium consisting of multiple free carpels is described as. I hope you will definitely solve these MCQs and put your answer in the comment section. At the uh, after some time, again, I can post some answer keys here only so that you can get confirmation whether you know the correct answer or not. This is all about the different floral parts. Friends, this such type of questions will be always asked in most of the entrances. In that angle only, I am feeling to get you updated. Thank you. See you in the next video.